Hey, we're in screen. Okay, awesome.
Welcome to
Hi, everyone.
Mysterious in that we still don't know what we're doing with Facebook Live.
Except we're drinking. That makes it all better.
These are lemoncello spritzers, which
Kirsten made.
I made them. I was told that the recipe was half prosecco, half limoncello, and a splash of ginger ale. But I think I overdid the limoncello.
I like a little more splashes of ginger ale.
Anyways, I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I ended up adding more champagne, and she ended up adding more ginger ale, so it's all good.
So anyways, we were drinking because I have a book come out today, Forever Wild, woohoo! Although I think it's backwards. Oh well, you guys don't have to read it, right? You forgot to flip it. Anyways,
I forgot to flip it. It's your phone.
I said I didn't say you. I don't think.
Here, give me that. Anyways, so Allyson has a new romantic novel in her her dog rescue series, Forever Wild.
Series.
So Alice, tell me, aside from the fact that you had to write another dog rescue book to fulfill your contract, what inspired this book?
I like dog rescue books, but yes, I was anyways.
Our favorite dogs were rescued.
Yes, very, very true. I have no idea why I came up with this concept.
All right, so tell us about the concept.
Okay, so this is the third book in the series. The series follows three men who run a dog shelter, and then, of course, the women that they fall in love with. So this is the third and final book in the series, and Dax is the hero. And Dax has been a fun character. He had to work at the shelter because he was arrested.
Ooh, bad boy.
Not for anything bad, too bad. But so yeah, this is contractually obligation. But he's kind of a wild child. But he's trying to start his own business, so he's made it a point to become less wild, to settle down. But then he meets Alyssa, who's a complete wild child, and throws a kink in his plans.
Conflict.
Yes, and she brings a lot of trouble with her.
So what sort of trouble is she bringing with her?
I don't want to say stole. She reclaimed some of her money that someone else, a bad guy in New Orleans, had taken from her, and so now this guy is chasing her, wanting to get what he thinks is his money back, even though she thinks it's hers.
Yeah.
So it's morally she's a good person, but she does a little shifty stuff a little bit too.
Yeah, you've always got to have that kind of redeemable gray area.
Yeah, I can't just have a thief to fall in love with.
No, this is a romance novel.
Well, there are some romances that have the anti-heroes, but not the
anti-heroes are tough to write well.
I've never tried it.
I mean, the best one, everybody keeps telling me, Patricia Highsmith, The Talented Mr. Ripley, is the classic anti-hero who you end up liking. I keep thinking of Dexter, the serial killer who kills other killers.
Yeah, I want to see someone attempt a serial killer romance. I think that would be interesting.
Oh my God.
It won't be me. Someone else should try.
They had a romance in Dexter, and they made it work, but I mean, you had to... I think the only reason it really worked was because at that point you were really invested in the Dexter character. It was like, further along in the seasons, the people who were watching it, they wanted him to... Well, I wanted him to become a better person and succeed, and of course he ends up with a killer. But so, anyways, it all weirdly works. But I don't know.
Death and desire. That's what it all comes down to.
Well, even like in some of my books, I tend to write flawed female characters, and there's really a balancing act because some people.
Well, there's flawed, and then there's serial killer flaw.
Okay, serial killer aside, I've never written a hero who's a serial killer. I write cozy, so serial killers tend to stay out of my books. But there's still, like, a fine line where, like, I write a character and I think this person, they do some things which aren't perfect, but they have a good reason for it, and, they redeem at the end. And then I ran into this one woman who was like, I hate that character! How dare she do this and this and this? I was like...
Ouch. You have to...
She liked the book, she just hated this particular character who was, in that book, anyways.
But you can't have perfect heroes and heroines. It's so unrealistic.
And
there's nothing to like about them because you tend to like people's flaws.
Well, and also the characters ideally are going to have some sort of emotional arc within the story, so they're somehow improving themselves, improving their lives, changing their ways in some small way. I mean, a huge turnaround from like the Scrooge sort of turnaround that would take supernatural intervention, where he goes from miserly jerk to the King of Christmas. But, in a regular story, you need some flaw for them to start with that they can kind of be working on.
Who doesn't have this flaw is, what's the chick in the Castle of Mysteries of Udolpho?
Oh, yeah, so we are reading a good segue, sort of.
Yeah, a clumsy segue, but...
You tried. So...
But it's true.
We're still reading Mysteries of Udolpho. We are going to do our review of it
this weekend.
This weekend. It's by Anne Radcliffe. We're kind of at the same place, so we're almost through it.
But it's like a 600-page book, and we're on deadlines. Yes,
Yeah.
it's 600 pages. So we need to do word counts before our next book.
I know the next one I want to do is a Wilkie Collins, because I just know they zip along.
Okay. But anyways, this character so far, she's just sort of like the perfect...
No, she's not, though. She's not. I mean, she's got this arc of she's overly emotional. Whenever she gets really emotional, she gets overwrought. She faints. She half faints. She is always overwrought. And whenever she gets overwrought, things go badly. And her father tells her, we're reading the review.
Yeah.
Her father tells her,
Okay, that's part of this true.
you need to be
But then he was
in the middle.
BS
He says,
too. He started crying.
well, everybody's flawed. But he says, you don't, it's kind of like, was it Hamlet? You know, don't go too far in either direction. He's like, don't get too emotional, but don't be too cold either. You gotta be in the middle. It's a sin to be on both sides of it. And so she's kind of working her way through that. And yeah, every time she gets overly emotional, she screws up. So that's yeah. Anyways,
Okay.
but yeah, we're ruining our review. So we'll talk more about that.
It is a
This
very
guy.
good book, though. So I've recommended it so far.
I mean, it's a classic for a reason. She inspired everybody from
Poe.
Jane Austen to Edgar Allan Poe,
Yeah.
and she was the one who really started Gothic. You got the Gothic novel started, apparently. So even though there's stuff she does which I don't like, which I think is part of me being a person who lives in the 21st century and
Yeah.
not the 1800s when she was writing and living. Respect. She started it, so...
I think 1700s, but yeah.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think the end of the 1700s. Okay, we
Yes.
will find out.
So
these
look for
facts
our
and details.
review. Either it's going to be probably on Facebook and YouTube, our new YouTube channel. And for more exciting news for our YouTube channel, we're going to be doing monthly a little baking segment because both of us have books that highly feature food. We like our food. Pies, scones, it's all baked goods. So we're going to do a little baking section on YouTube
And
as
the
well.
occasional cocktail recipe.
Yes, oh yeah. Got one here. So what else is going on with you? Anything?
So one thing, if you would like a quick tarot reading, we'll be doing a tarot reading as well. So I'm going to post on my Facebook page, which is Kirsten Weiss Author, asking people for questions they have for tarot reading. Again, try and keep it
Lighthearted.
light, because we'll be talking about it on video, so everybody's going to be seeing it. So if it's something super embarrassing to you, we won't use full names. We'll use initials or whatever you want us to use.
Let's keep it fun.
Yeah, let's keep it fun.
Okay.
So look for that on my Facebook page, and I think that's all we've
Yeah, I'll be sending out a newsletter fairly soon for my release, and there's a cover reveal in there for my other series. So if you want to really quickly sneak in and join my newsletter, otherwise I'll be posting the cover reveal in a couple days for everyone else.
Okay.
And, I think that's about it. So
Congratulations on your book release.
Thank
Here's
you.
to Forever Wild. Everybody buy it. It's awesome.
yeah,
Fun and
thanks.
adventure and romance.
And dogs. I love the dogs. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.